where are we starting? We're going to Dar first.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Because that's where the mess really starts. It gets petty.
Okay.
In Dar es Salaam. You see, your pals are actually Shafi's pals.
That sounds like a movie. Petty in Dar es Salaam.
Very bad
Or
movie.
getting petty in Dar es Salaam.
So,
Yeah.
as you all know, Zari has been feeling some type of way about
Diamond's current relationship.
new relationship.
Yeah.
Diamond is dating Tanasha.
Current. Yes.
Yeah. And she's been posting, every time Tanasha posts something, Zari automatically posts something, either on Snapchat or on Insta stories. So you know Zari is keeping tabs on this relationship.
Okay.
When Tanasha posted how happy she is, Zari went and posted how, you can't change a man. Once a cheat, always a cheat. He'll cheat on you too. So who was that meant for?
Yeah. I'm not naming names, but yeah.
See, Tanasha has been posting photos of her with Bay.
Yeah.
Looking all laughed up. You know what Zari decided to post?
What?
Me, I'm praying. I'm going to be fasting and praying for a whole week for all deadbeat dads.
Wow.
Okay.
Keep in mind, Diamond's own deadbeat dad is currently going through health issues, and Diamond has refused to step up and take care of
His
the guy.
dad.
Well,
yeah.
so Diamond learned from the best. No.
Wow. We did not say
They say the
that.
sins of the father are visited on the
Okay.
son.
So now she's praying and fasting for deadbeat dads.
Yes.
That's what she said.
She's hinting that Diamond is a deadbeat dad.
But let me tell you something. Sometimes it's also good to see what the person you're with, what exactly the ex is saying, because it could transpire on you as well.
Well,
Then the other
You know what
person
I
who should
mean?
be paying attention.
I support Adele because you know what?
Yeah.
The ex should always be like a blueprint. No,
Yeah.
Then that
no
means
blueprint. Unaangalia unajua tu, trust me.
That means
And then you plan yourself
And
better.
certain things, obviously, there's certain things you wouldn't understand because you were not in that relationship.
Yes.
But
But the
numbers
things
are
you know.
deadbeats.
But you see, that means that it's not only Diamond's current shorty who should be paying attention. Tanasha is not the only one. Even Okari's wife,
Where does
Betty
Okari,
Chalo, called him a deadbeat.
Where does it?
where does Okari come in when we're discussing Diamond,
See,
Zari,
we are saying your ex should inform your person's ex should inform how you flow.
Chim. Please, I need to rectify that particular statement you've just made. I need you to just come correct. You sat here and told us long time ago,
Yes.
that when Betty and Okari separated,
Yes.
it was Betty's option not to
Pursue.
allow or
She
to
is
pursue.
currently pursuing, and but then she does not let anyone forget. Anytime she posts about her child or parenting, she says, "I am a single parent. I am the only one in my daughter's
It doesn't
life."
But see,
matter
she
who-
decided that. No, but you see, when you make it your choice, Adele, when you decide that you don't want my help,
Yeah.
and you cut me off from supporting my child, you don't. If I send money and you throw it back to my face, you can't turn around and call me a
I'm
deadbeat.
just
Me, what
using
I-
your
Issue of
advice.
them
Me, I'm
on
just
this
using your
Yeah, I'm
advice.
saying all I'm saying is this: it doesn't matter who the names are.
Yes.
All right, it could be you, Jerry, and your exes. God
It will
knows
never
who.
be me.
It's the same. Just it's advice. Just always look at what happened, transpired with the ex.
No,
and
the
then
reality-
just
Some exes are bitter though.
Well, the thing is this.
No, there's certain things. That's why I say there's certain things you'll never understand because you are never in that relationship.
also
But
it's
who
not-
deadbeats, if he can do that to his kids.
No, all I can say is this, Adele, and this we are shutting this Toro completely. Deadbeat is a skill.
Robin, va Kisumu City.
Kisumu, Dala,
To visit your friend
Pacho.
Akothe.
Ah, my fave. Call police.
So she recently opened up about one of the things that she experienced while she was still struggling. This was back in 2005. She was looking for a job, anything to feed her children.
Yeah.
And she had met with a minister at the time. She had been introduced to him, and she decided, you know what, I'll just go ask him for a job, even if it means cleaning the floors, cleaning toilets. I don't care what it is, as long as I can feed my people.
Yeah.
Guess what the minister did?
I don't like
Yes.
where this story is going, but continue ahead.
Shafis, you guess what the minister
Took
did?
advantage of the situation.
Yes.
Tried to ask her for some afu.
I don't
What
know.
did he do?
He took advantage of the situation,
Yeah.
Maze. He
And turned the
turned full
situation.
sex predator.
Yeah.
He was even playing with the skirt she was wearing. He was asking for
God.
smash. I want something. Nothing is free in this world.
Oh, no.
And she actually said, some leaders lack basic manners and use officers to lure young girls into sexual harassment for favors. Some are so primitive that the only thing they see in a woman is a sex object. Young educated girls are at more risk than the ones already in clubs and discos. If you start invading our space as women, we shall expose all of you. Maze, she was actually talking about this guy, this Mheshimiwa.
But she did not name him.
No.
I mean, you know what? So there's two things. First, this is like a struggle. I'm pretty sure if you go through the comments, there's many other people saying, yes, we have been in that same situation,
yes.
either with these so-called Mheshimiwas or even just people.
Anyone who is in a position.
A powerful position, you know what I mean? So either give you a job or whatever.
And in Akota's situation, the minister was smart because what he did was he decided to seclude her. So he told her, you're a smart, beautiful girl. They talked, blah, blah. Then he told her, let me give you a lift.
Oh,
so while they were in the Mercedes, well, his car was a Mercedes.
Yeah.
So while they were in the Mercedes, you know how guys shift gears?
Yeah.
You just her pajas, maze. And she actually said, what she said was he pulled my dress up. And at some roundabout, at Integrity Center, he took his ugly fat hands and put them on my thighs, pulling my dress up.
Man.
I grabbed his hands and threw it back at him. He felt offended and put the car beside the road at Community and kicked me out of his car. It was dark and I was in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, no.
Wow. Did he care whether I was raped, killed or murdered? Nope.
Yeah.
And these are the same government officials. These are the same people who are coming for her now that she's made it and she's doing her thing.
Exactly.
And she's not borrowing anything from anyone. And they're trying to brand her.
You know what's really crazy about this? You know what's really crazy about this? The way Kenya usually recycles its leaders. You can imagine this guy is still in a position of power.
Now, yeah, and what he's done.
Yeah,
you know, to all
others,
to other girls. Yeah, but this is a reality. You know, sometimes I feel like people don't really understand what women go through. This is a reality, even in a matatu. The reason why, and I knew this from when I was in uni, because I'd use Matsuis a lot to get to uni and back home.
Yes.
I'd never sit, even if I'm late, and the only seat is next to the dere. I'd never sit there because that shifting of gears thing, there's a lot that happens, and you can imagine maybe not everybody can stand up for themselves. Not every. It's just a terrible situation. It's a reality that women go through.
But you know, the Chiles who sat next to, you know, the drivers in the matatus in my time, them they wanted to be there.
Yeah, they were dating.
That I can tell you for free.
But there's a lot
in fact, I know of chicks who used to sit in matris at the front next to the driver as he's changing the gears, he's darang them, doing or whatever, and she'd go for like 10 squads.
It used to happen, but
not all of them.
On a positive note, I've been using matatus this week again.
Who cares?
And shout out to the Lofa crew because they are wonderful.
Did you sit at the front?
Bro, may I sit anyway? Me, I'm VIP now.
Guys, you can check out.
Did the driver try to?
I don't like the.
You can check out Akota's very, very sad, but it's a reality even today. That was 2005.
Yes.
Imagine we're 2019 and this stuff still happens. You can check it out on pasho.co.ke.
It's him.
And we are talking about Bien.
Oh.
But he's both your pal.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
And he's
my
engaged,
little brother,
Mm-hmm.
but with muscles.
Yeah. A lot of muscles. Big shout out to him and Chiki.
He's engaged. Just decided to talk to him about what informed his decision to get engaged.
Yeah.
We also spoke to him about his take on people like Jalango, who had been attacking Sauti Sol, saying that they've done nothing for the entertainment industry. We spoke about several issues. He's an open book.
I like Bien because he speaks his mind. Like he's unfiltered.
Yes.
So what did he say about you know, the
engagement?
Not the engagement, the drama when they were being told they're not doing anything, but then they've just launched their record label.
The thing I like about Bien is that unlike most of the other members of Sauti Sol who will be sublime in their disses, Bien apantambua.
So there are tons of disses.
Apantambua. He just goes right for the jugular.
Bien is very generous with his L's.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
and dishes them out like in plenty.
He's so big, he's so muscular.
He doesn't
have any fears, and you just take your L.
Okay, and about so that's on fashion.co.ke, but about the engagement where he rented out an entire cinema
theater.
Like that is on a whole other level.
Shafi, how would you do it?
Do what?
Get engaged.
How would you propose?
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it, man. If I knew how I was going to get engaged, I'd be engaged.
That's a very good
Well, you asking me a question about
That's a very good
it's like asking me, Shafi, how would you spend this money? I don't have it. Let me get it, and I will show you how I will spend it.
However, when is the wedding? That's what everybody wants to know when it comes to Bien and Chiki. This is what he had to say.
Harusi yangu nitafanya AG.
Utaki ya church?
Hizo ni vitu za kikoloni.
Utaki kuspend?
Utakuwa na wedding lakini bado sijafikiria sifika hiyo point. Lakini kutoka sasa sasa kupanga wedding at least within this year.
So within this year there'll be a wedding.
Well, you know, the thing is, talking about Bien's wedding and everything. Yo, he was here. They came to launch, and I hope you're going to play that song next. Their latest, artist, Ben Soul, Lucy. And at first, we didn't expect all of them to be here.
Yeah, that was a
nice surprise. But they came, they brought, their new signing from Soul Generation. And just like a joke, I asked him, when
are you getting
When are you doing this? Kumbe, the plans were underway. In fact, Nico was also here, the whole squad is here, and they must have thought, Shafi anasema nini? Because
how did he know?
How did he know? It's like I knew something, but I didn't know because there was a WhatsApp group. Chim, you guys don't know, man.
It was an operation.
This was an operation. He just did not just.
And
decide.
He wrote her a song.
He wrote her a song
that he performed after she said yes.
Yes, and yesterday he
posted.
So
what would have happened that she said no?
See, then you just
no. Let me tell you something.
Collect your L.
No. By the time you have an operation like that. By the time you've been with someone for so long, you know and expect a certain.
Plus, you speak about marriage because marriage is not just the proposal. So you guys have talked about, we're going to grow old together. So, yeah. But anyway, we wish them all the best. Can't wait to see how that wedding is going to roll out.
Notice him. It's so depressed.
Group, which is
about a person who is not actually free, allegedly. From the CIA. We are talking about DK Kwenye Beat.
Okay.
We had an interview with Guardian Angel.
Okay.
Right? And Guardian Angel is releasing a song in which DK Kwenye Beat will be, in his words, in Guardian Angel's words, DK Kwenye Beat will be the video vixen.
Okay, hold up.
Are we dumb or are we just
hold on. Let me understand this.
On.
So, Guardian Angel has a song.
Yes.
And the storyline for the video is what transpired between DK Kwenye Beat and
it's loosely based on
and Hope Kid and the Chile.
Yes, I can't say what I call him off air, but it's loosely based on DK Kwenye Beat and Happy's Kids situation. They
Hope Kid.
DK Kwenye Beat also has. I'm actually struggling not to call him what I call him off air. He actually also has a song with Behati called Sorry.
Yes.
And the song, I believe, addresses all the allegations of Behati stealing and conning people and the allegations that DK Kwenye Beat transmitted happies to a certain lady.
Let's okay, so we'll get to Sorry. First
let's do this
Angel.
other one, Guardian Angel.
Yes.
Who is Guardian Angel? I know that name. I've heard it before.
He is a gospel artist, actually really talented, and he is very close to what's his name?
DK Kwenye Beat.
Yes, Nairobi's Fat King Kong.
Okay, so
Stamina Daddy.
He had a conversation with you guys as to why he decided to have DK Kwenye Beat as his video fox and tell DK's story through a song.
Yes.
And some of the things that he said is this.
It's not easy even to have him on the video, but ni kwa sababu mimi as a brother, as a Christian, as a soldier in the body of Christ, the place where I'm standing, the place where I'm coming from is this is a wounded soldier in the body of Christ. What do we do to him? Do we kill him? Ama do we help him? You understand? So tumuue juu ako wounded. Unajua, tumchome ama tumseclude ama tuseme si wetu. Haiwezi bana.
Okay.
Hold up. You know,
this is a wounded soldier of Christ. He's not wounded. Well, he is wounded technically.
No. Hold on.
But he's not wounded.
He wounded other people.
Exactly.
This guy, I think Guardian Angel got it all wrong. He got the memo wrong. Stamina Daddy wounded other people.
Okay, guys, first and foremost, let's just, when we read that story, there were 2 crimes that happened, right?
Yes.
Okay, according to that story. The first one was sex without consent, which is rape. The first one was that. The second one was knowingly transmitting an STD.
A burn.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is a crime.
So that can land you 15 years.
Are not dependent on whether
your
religion. Whether you left the church to commit it or a brothel to commit it. A crime is a crime. A standalone. So all of this effort by the gospel industry
to cover up,
to apologize for criminal activities is just disgusting.
Size 8, stand up and take your salute.
Well, you know, the thing is this guy, the guardian angel. You know, I've even Googled. You know, the last I checked, a guardian angel is an angel that is assigned to protect and guide a particular person or group. You know, that is like the definition of a guardian angel. So this guy's taking it literally.
Everybody seems, and then it's
forgetting. He's not an angel.
And everybody's
just a human being.
Everybody's jumping on this story for clout, for
fame, for mileage.
This is not that type of thing.
You know, let me tell you something.
This is not so and so has
Stamina
broken
Daddy,
up with so and so. It's not.
Listen, Stamina Daddy, what's his name? The Fat King Kong, which he must call him. DK Kwenye Beat. You know, I'd actually forgotten about this story.
Expletive Kwenye Beat.
As in I'd put it like it.
So much.
I'd shelved it. Shelved it.
Because there's so much.
Because I needed to move on. And then you go and do this.
Okay, so there's Guardian Angel who's said this, and then DK has a song with.
Oh, DK
Behati.
actually also gave an interview. But then shout out to DK for being a DK to the guys on my team. Shout out to Kalundu for stomaching that. He invited them for an interview and then just. You know, it was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. After they had already arrived with all the equipment, it's like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
So where was it happening?
He had an interview with some other radio station.
Yeah.
What is interesting is he did not at all touch on the subject matter everyone wants to know about. Did he or did he not rape?
Yeah.
Did he or did he not transmit a sexually transmitted disease? And I think he refused the Mpasho interview because he knows we cannot be manipulated, we cannot be played with. If I come for an interview, I'm going to ask you exactly what people want to know. I'm going to ask you, how do you intend to to
clear your name
and then there's
these
two
allegations.
things. And then there's now two things. When the story broke, the first thing was a sorry video.
Yeah, with the size 8.
When you apologize, are you saying that you've done something? Because then what are you really apologizing for?
He's a wounded soldier.
Have
you heard what the Guardian
he said in that
He's
video?
A wounded soldier.
I have not been
in the
living,
body of Christ.
I've not been living the way I should have.
Bruh.
You realize a rape allegation is not about you living the way you should have.
And then now the next thing is
he's a wounded soldier.
Song.
Wait, he's a wounded soldier.
A conman and an STI spreader.
He's a wounded soldier.
Gospel.
Stop insulting
He's a wounded soldier. The Guardian Angel has spoken. People.
Yeah, he's wounded. He's
a wounded soldier.
You know me, I'm so tired of this story. It's so triggering, and I cannot believe that grown-ups can actually.
Let me tell you
more than one grown-up can be involved in
someone
this.
Who claims to be a role model, who's gone to theological school, can stand with an alleged sex offender.
Who went
size 8.
Oh,
what the hell was she thinking? What is with these gospel cats? Like, what's wrong with them?
Well, the thing is this, let me tell you. There's something called karma. And on top of that, there's that lightning that people keep on saying. That lightning that will twanga someone one day.
You still doing press ups. His name? Stamina Daddy's pal. His new partner in crime, and that's none other than Behati.
Okay.
Behati, who has been accused of conning people. Behati, who's it's not really his investment, but his business, the business that he currently runs, EMB Records, has seen a dropping in, like, all of his talents have left. He's had to sign an artist on a 10-year slave contract. And now, Maze, one of his former artists has spoken up. She's big among the praise and worship community of the gospel industry in Kenya. And she's come out to say she did not enjoy her experience working with Behati. And one of the reasons is, number one, she says there was a dispute over a song where she felt it was leaked, and she felt that the move was underhanded and done by the guys meant to be managing her career. And number two, what she said, I kid you not, I quote her, she said, Behati sio mtu mzuri, akona kiburi.
Okay.
What that means, Shafi, correct me if I'm wrong, is he's arrogant.
And very proud.
Yeah, he's just not a nice person. Like, he puts on this front, like, mimi ni mtoto wa mama, I'm a good guy, have some pity on me. Yet, behind the scenes, he's very underhanded.
And who is this artist?
This is none other than Soki.
Soki, one of his female praise and worship artists, who also left the stable.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't care about everything you say, by the way.
Why?
Yeah,
the only thing
homie.
I care about is no. The only thing the only thing I care about is I need a clarification, because you know what, Chim, you speak very good English despite the fact that you went to Jamhuri High School.
Yeah.
But for Adele, for a fact, she went to a very dope school. She started in Bots and then came to Kenya. She went to St. Mary's. Who is better? A fraudster or a conman?
See, they're both one and the same. They're both doing.
No, kuna levels.
No. No.
Chim, wait, have you had my question? Who's better? Because Adelia is just being a diplomat.
A conman or
she's playing a diplomatic card here.
I'm wondering, wait.
Who is better? A conman or fraudster? As in, who's better in society?
Who's
making major moves?
The fraudster.
So Behati hajafika huko.
He's not yet there, but he's getting there.
Because you guys keep on calling him a conman. I'm like, yo, so mute a fraudster.
So wait,
he's getting there.
Chick,
you guys cannot upgrade him.
So this chick, she's one of the first artists to leave the stable.
Yes, and her unveiling was like a grand occasion.
She was the
it
only
was a win
female
for EMB. Actually,
she was the only female praise and worship artist from EMB Records.
Yes.
There's no other.
Yes.
Okay, so
the rest were his boys.
She had to tell you guys about whether she gained anything from being in EMB.
Ikanisaidiaje na mimi nishatoka na niliwaachia wimbo umekuwa na vita, hata huyo ndugu alienda kama US alienda US, alipofika US akablock hiyo wimbo, sasa hata YouTube unaona.
So ujapata hiyo kitu imekufaidi hiyo kwenda EMB?
Hata kitu moja, hata nasikitika kwa nini nilienda.
Oh yeah.
First of all, two things. What Rompasho, you guys need to like polish in your Swahili, man. Because when people come at you in Swa, you guys have nothing to ask. And then secondly, this Chile is distraught, man. When someone says Nina Sikitika, let me tell you, the last time people use such words like Sikitika is when we were fighting for independence.
No, when we were writing initials.
Yeah. Man, go and check out the full interview.
Respect the OGs.
Oh God.
I actually was trying to mimic his voice. It's about calligraph.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was mourning one of his OGs, the late Kantai.
Yeah.
Who passed on after he was quite the lyrical genius, but he had led quite the troubled life.
Yeah.
So he, like, honestly speaking, rest in peace. You know, God bless the dead. He had struggles reportedly with depression, with alcoholism. At the end of the day, he's passed.
Yeah.
And Calligraph was mourning his friend. Calligraph felt like the media was partly to blame for how Kantai's life played out, because he didn't feel like there was support for his artistry.
Okay, so let's hear what Calligraph told you guys.
We had an opportunity to work together at some point.
Yeah.
And it's very unfortunate that whatever happened. It's a big blow to the industry. Lakini, I remember nikifanya na ngoma na Chris. Unakufanya ngoma na Chris Kantai. That day I came and I said, Chris Kantai, anataka help here. The media, instead of you guys really shining the light to Chris Kantai, and nobody is paying attention to Chris Kantai. So, watu walimlenga. Sasa hiyo ameketi kwa watu wewe masimu mnafika nyingi watu.
So there's a few things, all right? And I think, like, you know, first and foremost, I hate talking about people who've passed on so soon after us, because out of respect for their families, you know what I mean? Because they're going, imagine, they've not lost an OG, they've lost their son, their brother, their whatever. But they're going through a whole lot of emotions. But I think also we are in an industry, obviously there's, reports of he could have been battling depression, he could have been battling alcoholism. We are in an industry that has the right conditions for you to fall into either of those traps. Yes. It's a lot to deal with. When people talk about fame, they don't talk about the dark side of things. Yes. And how, let's say, if you drop from fame, how do you deal with that?
And also, there's no mentorship, like you're saying, to help you navigate the pitfalls, because you come from an abundance of attention to literally no one caring. And
so, I don't think it's particularly one person's
fault,
responsibility.
Yes, responsibility.
Every stakeholder in that industry needs to be in the conversation of, okay, is there a place we can refer, or that where people can get help, or that they can talk to people, or are we talking about it to begin with?
Well, the thing is this, let's call a spade a spade. When you enter the industry, when you decide to take that route of either you want to be an OG, you want to be an artist, you want to be a musician, you want to be in a band, let me tell you something. There's no like a written rule. There's no book. There's no a contract that you sign with anybody, like an exit clause. Whether it happens, whether it works, whether it doesn't work. The same way Kode can come out and say, I'm no one's role model. Is the same way blaming the media is a bit, a long shot, because you know what? It's not the media who made you want to be an artist. You decided for yourself. And because our industry is still young, is still growing, is still struggling, and all I can say is that it's very savage. If you come in, you have to come in with a sober mind,
with a plan,
and with a plan,
and with a support system.
Yes,
because there's none
you
within it, unfortunately.
As in, you come with that support system from your family, from your true friends,
and let it be friends who can call you out on your mess. Yes. Let it be friends who tell you, yo, this was uncalled for. What you've done here is dumb.
Oh, and just even check up on you.
This is dope.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's as simple as that. Because the industry is savage and the industry is in ruins. Our industry is just all over the place.
There are no real friends in the industry. Like every time you hear of anything happening, when an artist is depressed and they come by, they'll tell you, I was lonely.
Yeah,
you'd see me at these parties. I was lonely.
It's a very lonely industry, guys.
It's a very lonely industry. And, nobody should come out and lie to you that the media will hold your hand. No. Whether you are famous or whether you're struggling, trust me, you're all in the same boat. You're on your own.
It's a very, very... You only see the glam, but it's a tough industry. You can go and listen to the